That is why I would urge you to go all out so that we can establish these elite schools, so that these talented individuals do not end up going abroad. Because for a long time, imperialists have always drawn talent from here through scholarships. Once they are home, they do not return to the country. I do not want these brains that are here to end up abroad and not serve our country. Make sure that these initiatives succeed and that we can establish the polytechnic and technological universities we need so that these children can express all their talents and work for the benefit of our homeland. It is almost like another
When you see a black person, when you see an African person, everywhere else in the continent, in the diaspora, and all over the world, please be kind to African people, for because they are a...
Are we a cursed nation? Did Jesus Christ die for us to suffer like this? What have we done to deserve such treatment in our own country?
August 6th, God grants us grace that we can meet to be able to honor our flag. It was 2 days ago, the day before yesterday. August 4th, we celebrate the anniversary.
You know how much dignity it takes to say no to the IMF when they come at you and say, we'll give you billions and billions of dollars. And you say, no, thank you very much. I don't want it. I care more about my people.
Yeah.
Most puppets in position, especially in these African countries, are out here for the money. Now here comes this supposed chosen one, the Messiah of Africa, the hope of Africa, Ibrahim Traore, saying no to money. All these puppets are saying to themselves, what the hell is this? This is, to some extent, some of these puppets think that Ibrahim Traore is being disrespectful by rejecting these loans.
Yeah. I saw something like that. Stubborn. I believe I saw that word, stubborn for rejecting the IMF loan.
And there's some puppets around here that will say, you don't care about your people that much. Because if you did, you'd take that money, you'd take that opportunity, those means, and try to go and build some things in your country.
These citizens are applauding him even more and supporting him even more for saying no to that.
I am not a politician. I'm not joking, I am a soldier. And I prefer to tell you the truth. Everyone is free to take or leave. Everyone drives around in their car. Everyone is living well. We eat in the morning, we eat for lunch, we eat at night. We do what we want to do. We are free to talk about saying what we want. It's democracy, it's the right, that's all. That's all we know about in Ouagadougou. But go ahead and see the children who have skin on their bones. Go see those who are starving. Go see those women who can no longer breastfeed because they have nothing left in their breasts. Go see them. Let's not pretend. If our journalists do not have the courage to go to the field and bring you these images, it's because we want to wash the image of Burkina. I tell you that it is false. It exists. When I tell you about the people who eat the grass, whoever wants to challenge, I'll bring him tomorrow. Go see, it continues. It has not even stopped. Because we were able to supply some villages, but others not yet. We are still on the way. No civilian can even support with trucks so that we can be in solidarity with this population. What integrity is this? What is integrity, Burkina Faso? What is it? This lack of support has deeply unsettled and revolted us. Until we address the core issues plaguing this country, we will always be revolted. For the moment, we've managed to secure some trucks in the army and have been using our own means to transport supplies. However, this hasn't really added much support for the starving populations. And even in this, there's been a distinct lack of empathy. Citizens knew about the situation, but they've remained on the sidelines. It is to say that solidarity has disappeared in Burkina. Have pity for the people. Have pity for the youth. Have pity for the children. What did these villagers do? So that when the sun sets, they find themselves in the caves under the trees. They leave the village, and in the morning they show up. They look to see if everything is okay before coming back. They sleep in the bush. They can't sleep at home. We don't tell you these truths. This is the reality of Burkina. We only see our cities. We are responsible for what happens to us, and we will be fully responsible for what follows. Either it's good or it's bad. It will depend on our behavior in the future. Everyone has to give their best. I think we can do it. I am optimistic. I hope we will get there.
This is your home. Welcome to the home of black people who never give up, who keep on soldiering on. Even when it is difficult, we keep on soldiering on. One day we shall arrive because we know we have a future.
We have never experienced good leadership in Africa, and the information I brought to you is about good leadership. Then you would ask me, good leadership from who? From Ibrahim Traore. People have been praying. People have been asking God to send a leader who is going to lay a template for others to be able to follow. Most of the leaders we have had in Africa, we are corrupt. And it was looking as if nobody knew what governance all about until, by the grace of God, Ibrahim Traore emerged from nowhere. This means that 3 years ago, more than 99% of my listeners never heard of Ibrahim Traore. But today, they are all clapping, rejoicing, dancing, celebrating about the leadership of Ibrahim Traore.
Today we found each other again. So for this transition, we are asking for a minimum of 10 years so that Captain Ibrahim Traore can get us out of the imperialist works.
But this is not the reason I am here anyway. I am here because of one question everybody is asking about Ibrahim Traore's office. The question is this: is Ibrahim Traore going to be president for life? Is he going to rule Burkina Faso forever? That is what everybody is asking.